Oh. 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 Alright, everyone, stay calm, hold on. No, it's here. Oh my god. Everyone stay calm. Motorcycle season's here. Welcome back to the channel. That's right. Moleman Moto. Now, yes, the Magna is still here for right now, but if you've been a part of the channel for a while, thank you for coming back. If you're new to the channel, thank you for being here. And today, what we're bringing you is a spring maintenance checklist for not only a more modern motorcycle, but also possibly your vintage ride that you got tucked into the corner of the garage. So, thanks for being here once again. I am Moleman Moto, and let's get to that spring maintenance checklist. Tires. Oh, I mean, kind of the same. Tires. One of the most important things to keep up on, especially at the beginning of the season, is your tire pressure. After your bike's been sitting all winter, you probably have lost some air out of them tires. So, not only should you check the tire pressure, fill it to whatever the owner's manual recommends or whatever the tire manufacturer recommends. Or whatever you feel like, because I'm not your mom. But also check to make sure that your tires are not dry rotted, there's no cracks in them, that the tread is still at a good depth, you're not on the wear bars themselves. Find the date code on the tire. It's usually going to tell you the week and the year that it was manufactured. So, for instance, 3222, that means the 32nd year of the 22nd year. So 2022, these tires are possibly 4 years old now. The rear wheel may wear out a little bit quicker for you. I find that in the Midwest, especially since our roads are really straight, that the rear wheel is going to wear out a little bit quicker and it gets a little squared off. So make sure that your rear tire is still in a good tread wear and that you're not already past the tread wear indicators. If you are, probably about time to get a new rear tire. And that's okay. You might have to replace the rear tire before you ever have to replace the front tire. Fuel. Now, if you did it properly in the wintertime and you winterized your carburetors, which means you drained all the fuel out of them, you turned it off at the petcock, and that you put good fuel in the tank, ethanol free preferably, you're probably okay to go in the spring. But if your bike's been sitting for a while and you left some maybe not that great of gases in it, you might have a little cleanup to do. So look at a fuel filter, make sure that your carbs are clean, especially on these old rides, and a little bit of fresh gas may go a long way for you. On these fuel injected machines, it's a little less of a worry, but same thing. Make sure you put good gas in it before you store it for the winter, or if you know you're going to really let it sit for a long time, maybe drain all the gas out of it. Like I said, ethanol free is probably your go-to when you're filling up the last few times in fall. Oil. It's one of those situations where you're going to jump on a forum and everyone's going to have a little bit of a different opinion. But make sure that you have fresh oil in your bike. Whether you did it in the wintertime, doing an oil change then, or doing an oil change now with the filter. And make sure that when you're checking the oil level, you're doing it properly. Like right now, the bike is on the side stand. Most manufacturers want you to raise the bike up so that it's vertical. And now I have oil on my sight glass. Not all bikes have a sight glass. Like my Magna here has an actual dipstick, kind of like your car. So make sure that you're doing a check on that. Controls. You want all your controls to be nice and smooth. Your brakes to be nice and bled. Clutch, once again, smooth, properly adjusted. You can also make sure your lights are functioning properly, that your turn signals are actually functioning. And that way, you know you're safe. Also, check your brake light, both for your hand brake and for your foot brake. Brakes. Make sure you are checking your brake pads. Make sure to check that there is nothing loose, that you're not seeing any fluid leak out from anywhere in your calipers, as well as that the condition of your brake lines is still in good condition. These are made of rubber, and they may over time need to be replaced. On some older bikes, you might even have a drum brake. This is a mechanically actuated drum brake right here. So make sure that the shoes are good and that all of these connections are tight and properly adjusted. Don't forget to check the level of your brake fluid and to make sure that it looks nice and clear and clean. If it looks very dirty and cloudy, that might mean that you have water that has made it into the brake fluid, which is very hygroscopic, and it will collect water over the time. So another thing here, like we already talked about, make sure that your brakes are bled correctly and you're not seeing any fluid come out of your calipers or from any of the connections to your master cylinders. For any bikes that have a chain, make sure you keep your rear disc clean of any of that lubricant that you put on your chain. This can degrade your braking performance and actually possibly cause an accident. So just remember, keep up with the maintenance on your bike. If any of these things showed that you need to do some more maintenance, write it down, make a plan, and get the parts here as quickly as possible because, like at the beginning of the video, motorcycle season is here, folks. So make sure, check up on your bikes. Make sure with your vintage rides that you're keeping up with those service intervals. They tend to be shorter and come up a lot quicker, even if you're not riding them as much. So thanks for being here. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked what you saw in this video, if you want to see more. And we're going to be posting not only content on motorcycles, we're going to be doing the outdoors, camping, hunting maybe a little bit this fall, and a little bit of updates on our property as we make some improvements this year and we continue on in the Moleverse. So thanks for being here. I appreciate your support and I hope you guys have a great ride.